unravel.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
In a golden heat as the backs unravel.
Oh, well done, sir.
Service station on the way from a town called Yas to a town called Yas.
Off he goes. Oh, back to the bottom.
These old instruments lay cased untalking, shapes of wood and string were softly warping, and even with their lids pulled to, I swear that I could smell the glue. Mom stood by the petrol Bowser in her one-piece shirt and trousers.
And we're rolling. Are you rolling, Rico?
We're rolling.
We're rolling. We're fully rolling.
We're rolling.
Alright, so we're back from the boat. And old mate Rico here helped me weld up the kayak trailer on board.
What's up?
How long have we been mates for? 30 years?
Fucking long time, mate.
Could be more than 30 years.
Long time.
Anyway, it's catch and cook. And we caught a gummy on a plastic, would you believe it or not? So I've just divided it up into small pieces like that. So we're just going to dust that in flour. Put a bit of dill in there, I don't normally. And in here we just got a 2-to-1 ratio. 1 being rice flour and the 2 being self-raising. So you can gauge that however you like. If you want it more crunchy, more rice flour. So first, let's make the batter. It's going to be a beer batter, and it's heavily seasoned. So we're just going to put some beer in there. Get in here, come on. Alright, there's not much room in here, but we've got a Pilsner on this tap, so we're going for the draft that I brewed. And you want a consistency of like cream. And it doesn't matter if it gets too thin, you can just put a bit more flour in, but this is looking good. I think a little bit more flour and we'll be perfect.
Back up.
Just a tiny, like, little bit of flour. No, get in there, come here. Look at that. It's like runny, but you see the viscosity of that? It's like cream. Just think of cream, that's it. Easy, done. I'm just gonna bang that in the freezer whilst we're mucking around. Just to keep it cold. All right, we're ready. So that'll be our bizzo. I've patted all this fish down. Why are we putting it in flour? So the batter has something to take to. If you just try and put the fish straight in the batter, it'll drip off and it just won't cook right. So feel free to pat it down, shake it off. Just want to dust it so the batter has something to take to. That's it. So I'll do all this and I'll see you on the next step. Actually, whilst in the meantime, let's get this flatty wing straight in there. Dust that in flour. Don't ever chuck out wings. Those fins are like potato chips. It's like pork crackling and fried. So much meat in there. They're awesome. Straight in. Oh, it's not quite hot enough. I'll turn her up. I forgot another very important step. Make sure you sift your flour. So if you're doing 2-to-1, just say if you've got a few people around, just do 2 tablespoons of self-raising, 1 tablespoon of rice flour, put it through a sieve. The aim is to get more air in the flour. Alright, we're ready to fry off, brother.
Let's rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, so I'll get the batter out of the freezer. Another important step, make sure you get a wire rack. lot of people put on paper towel, and all that crispiness, the oil absorbs into the towel, and then you lose it. So I'm going to go with the thicker cuts first. That'll take a bit longer to cook. Bring it over so you don't drip it everywhere. See how it's dripping off the fillet? That's what you want. Nice thin batter. And just hold it there in the oil for a while until it raises, and then let it go. Alright, this one's thick as well. Another good method is with a skewer. That works well. But we're going old school, you know? We're going old school. We're fresh out of the skewers, so we're going the old Greek fish shop style, Rico. You know what I mean?
Beautiful, brother.
We're going old school, man. Hey. Might be a little bit hot, but that's okay. And we have 2 flatty fillets, bro. 2 only. And that's for you and Nat.
They're very special.
That's for you and Nat. Because you caught it. You actually said when this sinker hits the bottom, I'm going to catch it plenty, and you caught it. So.
It's coming.
Alright. I've overcooked it a bit, but I guarantee it's going to be primo. A little bit of mold and sea salt, mate. As soon as it comes out, salt it. And that will be delicious, believe me. Turn that over, turn that over.
Cooking beautifully, mate.
You also need some good tarts here, but very important, you need some lemons. So if you don't have a lemon tree, someone's got one, just raid your neighbour's tree. Man, that's ready, bro.
Look at that.
Another important step, as soon as it comes out, you want to salt it straight away. That can be your job, Rickson.
Do.
Beautiful. All you fishers out there, if you haven't had a flatty wing, you haven't lived, and you're wasting fish, because it's, especially when you catch like 20 ocean flatty, you're throwing all those wings in the bin or to the pelicans, mate.
Lucky pelicans.
Well, it's just, you know, some things are like not that good and it's not worth the effort. That is worth the effort. So it's really not that hard to make really good battered fish. So there's just very minor steps that are very important, like patting your fish dry before you dredge it in flour, which will then, the batter will then take to that flour you dredge it in. Make sure you season it along the way. Make sure your oil's hot, and make sure you don't put it on paper towel, put it on a wire rack. Salting it when it comes out, and that's it. I use rice bran oil. It's the healthiest oil you can fry in, and that's it. Have fun with it. Use whatever beer you like, or soda water. There's no, people get afraid of cooking seafood, but just go for it. The only way you learn is by having a go, and you end up with people raving about your food just by having a go. Alright, I might call the people up.